So one thing I noticed in the play, first things first, is just that you know the just in Shakespeare's plays in general, all of the low stature characters. So in this play, Dromio, like the slave, is the comic relief in the play, and I just find that in a lot of Shakespeare's plays that's always the case. So I found that kind of interesting, and I kind of just started to put two and two together. Um, I mean, I've been reading Shakespeare basically my entire life, and it's just something I put together. The other thing was just that the fact that the brothers and the slaves are the same names. I don't know. It was just kind of strange because it's just kind of lazy from a great writer like Shakespeare. Um, so in regards to question two, um, you know, I found that one value is identity, because Antipholus of Syracuse and his slave Dromio allow their perception of others to influence their senses of identity, and it was just a big topic of conversation in the play when they're mistakenly, taken for their twin, and yeah, I just found that to be a big part of the play. And another one is confidence. On the other hand, Antipholus of Ephesus asserts his own identity, which kind of molds him into the character that he is, and it just contradicts what his brother is, let alone a twin brother. Um, in regards to the third question, um, I was wondering why um, Ant of Syracuse was arrested for the gold chain he never received. At first, I thought it was just something confusing, like he was accused of stealing it or something. But I ended up doing some more research, and it he was in debt because he wasn't willing to um, he wasn't willing to you know pay for it. I guess I got that sense. I can't really understand a lot of the language in the play, so that's what I got from it. And it just all ties into the value of identity because he was mistaken for his brother who was meant to be given the gold chain. Um, I feel like gender in this play is something like that. It runs very true in a lot of Shakespeare's plays where the men are these godly like figures and the women are they just sit there and just are jealous, and that's the vibe you get from all the characters in these plays is just that the women are jealous and the men are these godlike figures that the women just get jealous of because based on their actions. Um, I don't think that a man playing a woman would affect the audience's perception at all. Just because, like, if the Shakespeare's getting his message across, he's getting his message across, and yeah, that's the main point. As a writer, that's what you want to do. You just want to get your message across, and no matter what, and no matter how you do it, you do it. Um, and now the two questions I had were, in your opinion, are both Antipholus and Dromio more of friends or a slave master type relationship? I got both that type of feel with throughout the play, so I want to get your guys' thought on that. And after doing some research, this play is considered one of Shakespeare's most hilarious, but I really don't personally see how it's funny. Like I said, I don't really understand the language a lot of the time, but I just want to see what you guys think. So just respond back to my prompt if you want to.